Bitch, and that don't break the door. Turn that whole top flow to up. 100 racks and one, two about to flood that.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super well. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it. All my friends coming with all they friends. And we get active. Yeah. Don't we get active? Yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Too good.
do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock.
Stop the rock.
Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop
The rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
shake my paranoia.
Can't stop the rock.
Shake my paranoia.
Can't stop the rock.
Shake my paranoia.
Can't stop the rock.
Shake my paranoia.
Can't stop the rock. You can't
Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove.
stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. You can't stop the rock.
It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New England Patriots. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here we go. Right.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Justin Fields, 74 yards. And the Chiefs will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Cook up the gut. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. And that's complete to Adams. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner. I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Patriots first down.
Back to throw here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Viking 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw again. Right back to Cook for another completion. It'll be a gain of just a yard. 3rd and 7 now. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. That's recorded by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Here we go.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter play. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Here we go. 319, guys, right?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Tui Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Good. 551. 551. Slow, go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Right.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Justin Fields with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
2nd and 2.
Deputy. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, it's Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's caught here by Adams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Come on. 65, 60, Mustang 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Cougar 19, Panthers 18, tied in. 79 Broncos. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Cougar 19, Warriors 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Here's a screen for Robinson. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5. Setting up the screen for Cook. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd down and 6 now. Fields. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down as they begin the drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
2nd and 6, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, right?
2nd and 3. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Give to Cook out of the gun. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James Cook, 32 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Here's Fields. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here we go.
Robinson up the middle. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Off play action, Fields. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 331.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kevontae Turpin from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Michael Dixon sets to kickoff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now.
It's Jair Brown who's got it. Loose inside the 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
19 windy. Hey, can.
Fields now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
319,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
For the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First down, here's the run with Cook. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Here we go.
On the option left is Fields. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit.
From 19 yards away. And the Chiefs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
14. Michael Dixon
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly the 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Jair Brown on the coverage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, go!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Adams, 65 yards. And the Pats have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. He's got a man complete. But he's
result is 6 points. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Cole. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't get it like your birthday. You call me in the club. Mama, I got what you need.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some...
Intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that,
there he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
And they will take a knee here. Well, the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. A first throw now for the backup Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 319, good snap.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
No shot, ready? 331, 331. Right.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Here we go, side.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone. This play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. A loss of 3.